Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing the Boomy gameplay, and I found this new build that Super Tease was playing, so I just copied it. I was like, whatever. So it's basically actually pretty insane. As you can see, I can't even see my own character, and the nameplates are bugged because the game's bad, or I don't know if it's the game's fault or what, but you know, whatevs. I get a little lag spike. Pretty much. Um, My main thing was the root beam and then try to cyclone him just to get that 1 second, but obviously I got rooted on it, so, and then this Windwalker knows what I'm trying to do, so while I was trying to go bash clone him, yeah, it didn't really work out. So I ended up I still haven't clicked my burst, which is like the main thing here. You want to click your burst like immediately, so as you can see I start popping off. This is when you want to be mooning and fake casting for cyclone, so I go for the big moon. Huge moons here, damn, he dies instantaneously from DK's bleeds. The freest wins versus the waste players. So yeah, pretty much, yeah, we absolutely destroy him. Not much you can do about that one, and we get her done. So yeah, pretty much you're just bursting and doing the 3 moons, and you'll absolutely, just fridge somebody up. Your stars actually hit really hard as well with this build. So as you can see, my stars didn't really do that much damage because if you can get all three off, it'll legit 100 of them. However, you really need precog and you need it on your burst because then it's like sped up, like it's super fast. So here I'm just opening, getting my my 2 stacks so that I can get my extra dam. Pretty much just gonna Rudy B. Even though everyone's playing that ratio now to where it's no point in even root beaming him, I do it anyway just to get that 1 second of CC. So I cyclone him. I'm gonna bash him off this, and then, as you can see, we're pumping this guy. I'm gonna go bash him, and then I'm gonna probably root beam him off this. Root beam. He ends up turtling, I think. Yep, turtles. So we end up getting turtle, bubble, his racial, pretty much everything in the opener. Now I use my full moons. Big moons here. Unhealable damage. It's just unhealable. Look at this. Big damn. So I get him from 100 to 40 pretty quick. As you can see, the damage. I've just been CCing most of the game. My guy actually almost dies here. So apparently H-Pal is like super god tier now, so I'll be playing that. I mean, I've been playing it, but it's been super rough. But everyone's saying it's like super god tier. As you can see, I think we just kill this guy right here on my clone. So like the main thing is you just want to be cloning off DR. You're pretty much just bleeding everything up and using your stars on clones, and that's about it. And then using your moons whenever you can clone the healer as well. So pretty much you're just cloning the healer, bleeding both targets. Whenever you get the clone, you just pop all your star damage into the DPS that you're going. And then obviously you want to click your moons. You never really want to have your moons on. Well, you really want to have them for your goes, but it's really hard to get them off your burst unless like you get precog, because then you're getting fast cast. But otherwise, you're not really gonna have much fun doing that. But like when you do get them off on your fast cast, it's like insanely OP. So here I try to racial the stun, didn't work out because I didn't know if it could work with that, but he actually ends up late kicking me. So I fake cast him and then he kicks me after the cast and I get kicked. Unfortunate. So I knew he was gonna trinket my cyclone, so I cyclone him again on his burst. So he comes and stuns me here, DR stuns. I try to cyclone him here. I root beam him for a second so I can cyclone him. I try to fake cast him. Try to fake cast again. So yeah, at this point he just didn't want to use his kick. So we're pumping him, pumping him. As you can see, the nameplates are bugged, so don't even look at those. You can't really tell what any HP anybody's at right now. So here, try fake casting him again, but he's too far. Pretty much just getting, railed. Because sometimes it's so hard to get a clone whenever, they don't kick. So sometimes you just have to get the kick and then just try again. So here I end up full mooning. Here comes huge full moons. Big damn. Oh my god, it's so much damage. So he ends up almost dying here because, we're playing with the X-Vic, the one and only. I end up tricking the stun, trying to cyclone him here, try to fake cast him, got it instant. See, he tried to kick me after I casted, and he would have got it too. So he kicked me after I casted, and I actually got the precog that time, like a god among men. I try to cyclone the healer here because I really want to get it. Full cyclone on the Windwalker again. Actually, it's DR'd. I cyclone for free because the DK doesn't kick me. Actually, I don't think he had kick. Yes, he did. We end up pumping him. I root beam him so they can't do anything right now. He is so low of HP. He is super low right now. We just need a little bit more dam. My hunter's pumping. Everyone's pumping in the game right now. DK's doing unhealable dam. DK's actually insanely broken right now if you guys didn't know. But, yeah, I would try it out 100%. I end up getting a huge lag spike here, and then we still end up winning. So I get a huge lag spike, and I end up coming back here. I end up going in bear form. I use, you know, my heal. Now we're just pumping him. He uses bubble, and we absolutely destroy this guy on the cyclone here. Big full moons, big damn. And right before our hunter died, we absolutely, positively killed him. So with those full moons coming in handy, we end up taking him out. So, you know, that was, I think one of these games, because this was just now, I just finished this game, and then I went like 4-2 on my hunter. I ended up just killing the hunter in the opener with like, I'm pretty sure I just killed him with star surges, and nobody used anything, so he just died to my star surges. I don't know which game it is though, but it was like the freest win. But here I end up just coming out and bleeding him up, and pretty much just pumping. The druid comes out, he ends up getting a full stun. I'm going to try to CC him, so I try to cyclone him. I know he's going to be out of range. I root beam him so I can get the cyclone. He racials it. And then watch the hunter's HP right here. Look at this guy's HP right now. I don't know how he's dead, but look at this. 1, 2, dead. So 2 stars and bleeds on him, and he just dies without clicking a single button. So we end up killing him in the opener pretty easy. And this is at like 2100 MMR like usual. I'm telling you, you play the Boomy, you're going to be getting that free rating. I got like 40 games at 2160 or something. I'm like, yeah, I'm going insane. I'm going off, I ain't gonna lie. I'm going like, just insane. You ain't getting better. I have an insane record right now, if you know what I'm saying. It's all about the record at the end of the day. But yeah, my build will be in the description if you guys want to check it out. If there's any Boomies out there that wants to play the build, I got you. I'll hook you up with the build. But yeah, I'm gonna try to hit, you know, the highest I can on this guy. I mean, really on all the characters I play, but you know, it just all depends on the queues. The queues have been really fast. Even at this time, I'm still getting like, you know, super good queues. It's like 10-minute queues, like all around. So maybe people are starting to play now, since like everything's getting buffed. Maybe they're actually wanting to play the game. Well, I guess we'll see. So I end up cycling in the H-Power here. We absolutely pumped this Huntier. I bashed the Windwalker here. I use my full moon. Big full moon. Look at this. Boom. There's 1 full moon. 2 full moons. Oh my god. He almost gets one-shotted. Just kidding. He almost died, but he gets sack on him. As you can see, me and the DK's damage are unparalleled. And actually, everyone's doing damn. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, if they just buff every single class, people will play the game. Like, if you buff every healer, make everything OP. That's all people want. That's all people care about. Make everything just broken. And that way, nobody can complain. You can't complain about something being broken if your class is broken, if you know what I'm saying. So I end up cycloning him, another cyclone here on the hunter so I can stop his burst damage on me. So pretty much just stopping their go on me and then doing damage. I end up trying to full moon him. I bait, you know, get the kick out of the way here. Bait the kick. So I end up pumping him again, using full moon, big full moon. He cyclones on my full moon, very unfortunate. Yeah, he doesn't know how to cyclone, only I do, so don't be cycloning unless I do. I end up cycloning the H-DR, just get that 1 second CC, which I could have just waited. I end up bashing him for that extra stun, doing unhealable damn. I could root beam, but it's kind of useless. But he ends up pre-sacking it anyway. So I end up just holding it. I end up getting another full moon. I end up pretty being for that second for bubble, so we instantaneously get bubble right there. I end up re-blading the target yet. And as you can see, I'm just trying to cyclone everything and trying to save my teammates. So anytime our teammate's in trouble, you cyclone the DPS. You just spam that. And we actually end up killing him here because I get a full cyclone and there's nothing you can do about that one. Absolutely farm like huge. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is a 5 or 6-0 lobby. You know. Honestly, every class I've been... Actually, lately, the game's not been that bad. I mean, as long as I'm not playing on Rogue, that is. Like, every other class, all my other alts are fun. Like, they're actually, like, they do something. But, like, I have not logged on Rogue one time. I logged on everybody else. I will not log on that class. Apparently, it's getting fixed, or it's getting, like, reworked August. But I'm gonna be honest, I highly doubt, unless they take out Secret Tech and they just make it back to Shadowlands where you do Eviscerates and Shadow Strikes, it'll just never be what it was. I cyclone him on Bop, I cyclone his Trinket, so as you can see, I cyclone him one more time, I try to fake cast him, try to fake cast again. Nope, he ends up not using it. So he ends up using full dam. I actually end up Trinket and skinning because they're popping every single CD, you gotta trade. I end up DR stunning him for the cyclone, he ends up kicking me. I'm pretty much just sitting bear for him the entire game. I end up Rudy B just to get him CC for a second. I end up trying to cyclone him here. Full cyclone on the sack. I end up popping some dam off here. So here I'm the same thing. Don't hold your burst. So even for like the moment you get that CC, you need to instantaneously just pop off, I think. I think holding CC in a solo level is like really bad. Yeah, pretty much we're just getting meleeed down like usual. And I actually almost die here. But, you know, we end up recovering. And I'm pretty much just like, I'm trying to get those full moons off, but it's really difficult when you're getting trained. You can't really rely on them because there's like so much. You gotta go through 3 stuns, 2 kicks. It's like, and you should never run to your healer. Like, not right on top of him. That was like a bad, you know, I was really bad with that, with running towards my healer whenever I was kiting because, you know, I just set him up for the perfect CC. So here I try full mooning, so this is like the perfect time. I get that one off, but and then I almost instantly die, almost 100 0. So I try to get away here. I'm just trying to cyclone and stop their damage. So I try to get out of here. I try to get another full moon off, I'm pretty sure. Nope, H-Pal kicks me. Unfortunately, I got to deal with 3 kicks. So now I know I'm never going to get it off. I have Rudy B, but it's kind of useless. He has his racial back. So I end up Rudy being the DPS so I can get my full moons. Big full moons here. I get 2 off. So as you can see, huge dam here. And when you're getting trained, it is kind of difficult. Whenever you're like under 80%, you kind of just have to bear form until your healer can top you off. Or if you can like get fast clone and just cyclone DPS off you. Otherwise, you're really never going to get a play. So I'm trying to stay in my guy's line and also kite, but I'm not trying to get on top of him so he doesn't get CC'd. So here I end up almost dying, but thankfully I don't. I just need 1 cycle in this H-Pal and the game's pretty much over. My guy, we can kind of just like take it over from there. So I'm trying to cycle on him. Nope. He stuns me. I end up tricking in air. What else? I end up almost dying. I bash him right before he can touch me. He ends up iron barking. I use my getaway. I have burst in 2 seconds. Cyclone. Got it. Full cyclone. Now I just pop off and win the game right here. Pop damage and full mooning. Oh, we're doing bit. Yeah, got it. Easy dub. Oh my god, so much damage. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, peace.